Kinship is a term that refers specifically to the people that we're related to. In Western society, kinship might be a synonym for family. I'm not going to use the word family because family is a specific way of thinking about kinship, and it's one that developed in capitalist industrial world, and it's actually defined in a lot of ways. Its experience is defined as the opposite of work, and so I'm shying away from using the term family simply because family is one way of experiencing kinship. Kinship is a broad term that defines, regardless of society, the people that you recognize yourself as being related to. In every society, we understand that the members understand that there are some people that they are part of a community with, or maybe friends with, or acquaintances, and there are other people that they have a special kind of relationship to, and it's a kin sort of relationship. Kinship is important for anthropologists because how kin works varies from one society to the next, because our kinship relations define our experiences in very dramatic ways and in very important ways, and because who we consider ourselves to be kin and what is the nature of the relationship between us and our kin members varies dramatically from one society to the next. In other words, kinship is a really fantastic window into understanding how people experience what it means to be human in the world. So when we think about kin from an anthropological term, we're not using Western understandings of kinship or Western understandings of the family in order to define what kin might be in different societies. After all, that would be very ethnocentric. We try to be cultural relativistic. So instead of using our own understandings and saying, who's your mom, who's your dad, who are you related to, who's your cousin, we say, can you tell me who are the people that you're related to and how you're related to them, and probably what are the names that you use to describe these different relationships. In all societies, people recognize that there are kin members, members of what in the West we would call family. There are kin members that you're related to through blood, and my fingers are aching to do the little quotation marks over here because what counts as a blood relative in one society will be different from what counts as a blood relative in another. So in every society, people acknowledge that there are members of your kin group that you're related to through blood, through shared blood. We call these consanguinal relatives. And there are other members that are just as much your family, but the way you become family with them is through contract of final relationships.